G'day. Welcome to the stream. Did not prepare this because I literally just got home from government building because I had to fill out a bunch of paperwork. But yeah, I can drive now. And now... Yep, works. I'm gonna see if I can play the intro. Let's see if I can play the intro. Will it work? Will it work? Please tell me it will work. Please tell me it will work. Will it work? No, it doesn't. There you go, there was me dancing to the intro song. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I've got no idea what order any of the general receptions are in. I've got absolutely no clue in hell. Anyway, let's continue. Yeah, if anyone's on the short stream, I was dancing. Use my pngtuber. But unfortunately, I can't really show that. But who is this? Porcubus. You know what? Let's see if we can beat it. Can we beat Porcubus with my current layout? Let's see. 1046. Maybe with that card. Yeah, you're not beating that. Yeah, I think the reception I was thinking of was near the end of... Okay. How do I get that off my screen? Okay, there it is. There we go. Retaliation. Oh, it's a fight. It's not gonna move. Oh, no. Remove that. You can use Guardian. Then... What do you mean? Oh, damn it. Retaliation. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. But no, I want you to use retaliation. There we go. And then focus strike. Man, that thing is massive. I pity those fools who do not know this happens. Oh, hello. Thank you. Love you, Dad. I just got thrown a packet of KFC chips. Okay, so what are these cards? Echoes of Beyond. What do? Deal stagger damage to all enemies. All allies recover. When a successful pierce attack reduces max stagger resist of the target by 2 At the start of each stream, 3 random pages in it will gain the pebble status, excluding one page. G'day KS0000Y3P, or Q, or whatever that is. Whatever the page, upon using the page with the pebble, loses upon using... Okay, I think now, that one. Tentacles. You. Zitnatch now has tentacles. Okay, so that is... And what about that one? Pleasure. I'll hold on to that page, I think, for now. I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice, really. And now you can use focus. Light attack. Let's go. Time for your head to burst. Usually abnormality battles are gimmick battles, so it's a bit of reading. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, I don't read. Reading is not something I do. Whirlwind... Ah. Add 2 copies of pleasure to target's hand. I don't know. Actually, no. Light attack. This isn't looking well. Welcome, Nico. Okay, that and that. Right, add a copy of pleasure. Yeah, that did not go well. Let's try Malkuth. Damn, that's a Zayn. That is supposed to be a Zayn. Gluttony, Wingbeat. Give meal status to an ally. You only, no, yeah. This is somehow a Zayn. Well, Zayans only classify energy production. Goes 3 to 5, the commandering. That should be good enough. Damn, how did they do the best? Ashes, when hit inflict burn to the attacker and gain a buff at 4% chance. Next scene. Inflict 1 burn on hit, does not stack. Upon winning a clash, deal bonus stagger damage equal to the dice's value at a 20% chance. Clashing against the same target multiple times will increase the likelihood. Combat pages, the highest cost in hand is chosen, excluding on-plague pages. Using page with the same name will decrease the cost of every copy of that page the character owns by 1. Oh, my drink! I completely forgot about it. Thank you. Okay, let's grab that one. Throw it on Malkuth. It's scary to turn to ash, but I don't want this fire to go out. Okay, now she's actually starving. That's really the only thing I have. Do a focus strike. Like bleed, recover. Okay, gotta go for that one. Yeah, that should be good. No! Yeah, prepare. Wing beats. Best I can do is a light attack, unfortunately. Here we go. Think the first 2 combat pages the librarian uses after this abnormality page is selected gain the match-like status, excluding on-player pages. Whenever the librarian uses a page with match-like and 1 ember, pages with match-like become stronger based on the amount of ember. However, they have a 25% chance of damaging the user if ember is at 4 or higher. Okay. I'm taking that one. Malkuth. No offense, Nugget, but you're gonna die. Good luck. You only live once. You only live once. Yep, they're dead. Damn. I give you the pleasure of receiving my care. Nate. Yep, and that. Both of them are targeting Malkuth. Best card I have is that. Let's go. Just staggered. Just don't target Malkuth, good. And best I can do is endure. My life. On your side, Nugget. You can't make me. Oh wow. Actually won. Watch mode, when a librarian HP is 20% or lower, deal of the target max HP is damage and inflict burn upon approaching them, then die. I am coming to you, you who will be reduced to ash like me. Okay. You know what? You only live once. And let's go with blow it up. I can't annoy you until you do. When she eats her children, she gets crazy fever. Oh, okay, cool. And now, will you eat her? No, you will not eat the child. Hi, puppy. There are puppies trying to break into my room. We only live once. And let's go this one. I think that's the highest damage card I have. Yep, she's gonna eat him. .31 speed, yikes. You only live once. And still one light, inflict paralysis on self next scene. Yeah, I don't really have a choice but to use that card. .610 Tweaking Festival. Yeah. She's not taking it well. 2 to 5. So that's not going to work and they're probably going to die. Okay, I got 3. I can use Command Ring. Yep, dead. No! I just lost. Maybe if I did give my other nugget cards, then I would have won. Chloe, what are you doing out there? You want to come to my room, baby girl? My munchkin. Hi, friend. Not allowed in my room. Chloe, my little munchkin. Good girl. I just had to let my dog into my room. Ah, crap. Chips are falling. What the fuck? The power to all my monitors just cut out. Like, fully just cut out. I don't know why. I'm going to check that. Why the hell did I just lose power? That was, very weird. I'm gonna make sure the stream is still on. Give me a second. Yeah, stream's still on at least. That, I don't know how to explain. I just fully lost power. And now, it's on the wrong monitor. Why is the game on the wrong monitor? Options, display, windowed. I'm just gonna drag you to the correct monitor. You belong on this monitor. Options, full screen. There we go. Back to the correct monitor. But now it looks blurry. And I do not know how to fix that. Anyway, I guess I'll give... You know what, I'm just going to quit and reload the game. Is the stream still up on everyone's end, or has it gone down? Because I have no idea if the stream is still up. Really. It says it is on my end, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, where's Library of Ruina? There it is. Yeah, you have. Okay, good. Yeah, I've got no idea why I lost power. Continue. Okay, well, the game now feels wrong for whatever reason. Texture quality... Is that the correct resolution? Let me check if that's my screen resolution. Settings. System. No, it is not the correct resolution. There we go. Now it is the correct resolution, and now it no longer looks blurry. Okay, so on Malkuth floor, Mason. You know what, let's just throw something together for you. Hunter for a page, you know what, why not? And then after that, when discard gain 1 haste. Ranged only. What's that? If 4 pages are in hand, discard 4 random pages and boost the min value of offensive. Okay. I'll grab one of you. Yes, your annoying spree is very powerful. Somehow you cut the power to all of my monitors. Transfer and store 1 light. Transfer and store 1 light. You know what? Yeah, sure. Let's grab that as well. You know what? Let's grab that as well. Discard a page with the lowest cost. Draw 1 page. Yeah, sure. Let's grab 2 of those. Discard. Yeah, grab 1 of those. You know what? No, let's grab 2 of those. And what's next? Let's just grab 2 of those. There you go. I gave Mason pages. Doesn't mean they were good. I just gave them to him. You know what? Yeah. Why not? Commandering... Actually, I'll use that for the protection. And you only live once. Let's go gambling, boys. Now you're going to attack. Oh no, yeah. 6 to 10, that would be... crap. Takes a hit. And you... Let's use Shuffle Hand. Nope, Shuffle Hand won't work there. I'll have to put Shuffle Hand on that. The Malkuth is going to get hit by multiple, it seems, and there's nothing I can do about it. And, oh no, she's concussion on you. Daggett, Malkuth may die. There we go. I'll grab that again, but I'll throw it on you. Considering you're probably going to survive the longest. Yep, now you're on that. Who are you attacking? Good. Do that. And then you can shuffle that. There we go. You'll be eaten. What? Damn. Yeah, that card's good. Can't use another one. One to 6. Actually, no, that one is the best card I've got access to clash that. And Uses it. Oh, damn it, you only have 2. Blow it up. Hopefully that's enough to kill it. Yeah, you might die. No, it's not enough. And yep. You've got 1 card. Malkuth is not having good luck. Transpiration. No, I can't use that. I'll have to use flip the table. I'll use it on you. Ten? What? Okay, so apparently they're just gonna keep healing. I only live once. Throw that on. And you know what? I only live once. Just had to close my door real quick. Yep, you're dead. Are you gonna heal again? You better not heal, you bastard. Why did you heal? Yep, do that. And discard page with lowest cost, draw 1 page. Please eat 1 of them. I beg you. Yes. 6 to 10. You only live once. Let's, what about you? Yeah, that should be good. And you know what? Nah. What? There we go. Please be consumed. I'm not happy. Relay. And, endure. My 2 lowest cost pages. Please die. Yes, finally. Oh, damn it, I can't use I only live once. Right. There we go, Malkuth is dead. Okay. Wait, strength increases the power of offensive dice by 30 the duration of this thing. You know what, I'm just gonna do that. She should have gotten debuffed. Why the hell has she been buffed? I call bullshit on this one. She wasn't debuffed at all. Reads the passive dipshit. Make me. Okay, fine, maybe I will read the passives. I'm not happy about it though. And I'm going to replace Malkuth's pages. Key page, you know what, Hanafuda fix. Wait. I'll give you Oscars for now. You can have Oscars so you can get 2 attacks. And you know what, I'm just gonna go Mason. Save that under 0, yes. So that way I can quickly load it onto Malkuth and see if that helps. Okay, invitation. This one, Malkuth, yes. But I'll read the display. So, momentary status. If an ally with prepared meal status has 1 HP, consume it at the end of the scene and gain 10 fragile feeble disarm for the duration of that scene. Ravenous. If HP goes down to or lower, kill all allies and gain 30 strength at the end of the scene if no other allies are present. Okay. At the start of each scene, restore 10 HP. HP does not drop below 1 until the queen dies. Neat. Just gonna quickly hit it with the highest skills that I have. Here we go. Transpiration should be enough. And relay on you. What kind of vacuum cleaner is that, dog? That is a sander. I'm gonna turn my volume down a bit. That is a sander. My dad is doing some prep in another room. You know what? I have sound insulation foam. I've just put it all along the back of my microphone. So hopefully it's a bit better. Okay, stop for now, so I've unmuted. Oh no, prepared meal. So let's cancel everything. So you, I'm still going to attack you with Transpierce, or whatever that hell that thing's called. And you are getting drop kicked. So that way next scene you're consumed. Next up, we need to clash you two. So you... Transpierce, I'll save that up. Use you. And use you. I'm not even paying attention to the cards I'm using, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, no, who has it? You do. That means you're the one getting drop kicked. Right after we stab your mum. There we go. And flip the table. Put that on you. You get consumed. Can you fix the game audio after? Oh, damn, game audio's broken again. I forgot. I don't know why Library of Ruina keeps breaking. So that will give meal prep. But you know what? We do need to attack you. So... No, not high enough. That should be high enough. No, I can't use both. Damn. That sucks. Anyway, use relay. Actually, Malkoof, don't use any sync. You. Use that. Damn! That's unlucky. Commandering, can't use that. Okay, so it's got plus 30 strength and plus 30 haste. Relay. And you only live once. Good work, everyone. Cheerful as always, Malkoof. What are you up to? Oh, hi, Roland. I was just having a training session with the assistant librarians. Seems lively. Guess you're good friends with each other. They were my employees back in Lobotomy Corporation. Back then, I could only assist them from the back seat rather than on the field. It's nice to be able to work alongside them this time around. Former co-workers from Lobotomy Corporation must be refreshing. It sure is. I used to push them too hard because of my faulty mindset. But I'll be different this time. We'll start with the things we can do, one at a time. Face the past and build the future. I like this quote. It feels like a good way to summarize the essence of history. It's similar to something I would hear before. Wait, Yomu, why do none of your I don't know why, but none of your comments are showing up on YouTube, but they're showing up on my chat monitoring software and on OBS. That is weird. You ain't wrong, but there aren't too many people who can actually learn from history these days. The lessons seem obvious, but putting them into action is the hard part. I've been thinking about the past a lot. I was a person called Elijah. That's your first life? Yep, born in the nest as an ordinary citizen, went to an ordinary school. I wasn't anyone special, I wasn't richer than most people, and I didn't really have special talents in any field. The people in the nest where Elijah lived, they all seemed to have lost focus in life, spacing out and staring into empty places. It's been happening for a bit with other streams I joined. Yeah, I'm not... That's really weird. Like, even that comment hasn't shown up on either of the streams. Normally I use comments to gauge if someone's on a short or long form. Yeah, oh well. At the very least, I can read them. The people in the net, yeah, read that. Everyone only saw black and white things. Isn't the nest full of shiny and bright arrays of color? It was almost an eyesore sometimes. That's true, but those other colors weren't necessarily for reading. There's already too many black and white things for the eye to take. It's no use seeing other useless colors. I guess Elijah could see those colors then. Not exactly, but she tried hard to see them. The colors were still there, just not for our eyes. Elijah wanted to let others know about how diverse and brilliant colors are. But how colors are ever-changing and free-form, like how the mix of two colors can bring out a brand new color. That's what Elijah thought, I think. I only started happening after I rebranded to Bamboo. How did you, Yomu? Huh. That is weird. I guess it might be a reference to the last Kanto, considering Bamboo-Hatted Kim is missing the entire Kanto, even though the amount of times we've heard about him. It's kind of the same here. People are hearing about your comments and all that stuff, but they can't really see them in the comments. You have ascended to biblically accurate Bamboo-Hatted Kim. That's what Elijah thought, I think. You sound like you were talking about someone else, third person. To be honest, I don't really feel like Elijah and I are one and the same. Maybe too much time has passed since then. The other librarians probably feel the same. My current life feels more like an extension of that life as Malkuth from Lobotomy Corporation, rather. My time as Elijah feels kinda distant and unfamiliar, even though it was my first life. It's like the memories of someone from a distant past are now a part of me, if you know what I mean. It's a bit nostalgic in a way, and a bit sad and stuff. I don't know a whole lot about that reminiscent jazz, but I guess that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't feel so bad. It feels good to finally have the time to reflect on myself. Looking back at the lives I lived and the history I made, I think we didn't spend enough time looking back. We were all too busy heading forward. And the same goes for Angela, maybe. No one has the time to look back, even now. I'm running straight ahead. But still, looking back at the past can supposedly give the solution for troubles of the present or worries of the future. I think that's correct, although I'm not sure I can find the solution from the problems we're facing right now. I think I'm getting closer to finding the answer for what Angela said to me before. Duck pen. About who you were and how you wanted to live. I might try to test something. Hold on. Okay. I didn't really have what I could call a dream at that time. But things are different now. If I were to dream of what I'd do after this, I think I would want to be an architect, maybe. You know, the person who designs buildings and oversees the process of construction until it's finished. I guess great empires weren't built in a day. Of course it wasn't. You have to start with designing the most beautiful exterior that can be created within the functional limitations. That sounds complicated. Did you know, Roland? There's this phrase, we shape our buildings thereafter they shape us. It may be too late to change the people who've lived so far, but what influence will the structures of the city have on future residents as they grow up? Yomu to Half Phantom, can you see me on YouTube now channel? Yes, I can. I can see you now. Yomu to Half Phantom, I can now see you. That is weird. If I were to make a building with colors that'll be remembered by everyone, those are the thoughts I have had. I'm sure you'll do a great job if you get the chance, Malkuth. Sounds like a job would fit you well too. Thanks. Maybe you should reflect on your past like I did, Roland. It'd be a helpful exercise. My eyes are always fixed on the past. Anyway, hope you can realize the dream of becoming an architect. There we go, got pages, new emotion, gluttony. There we go. Oh yeah, I'll just say this now to let me quickly do something. There we go. So can I like, okay, I'm just gonna have to close out of the game to show it. Damn. Gotta love that. Anyway, Saturdays, Monday and Tuesday streams will not be the normal games. I'll quickly, will not be Vintage Story. Monday's stream will be a game that I discovered. I'm just going to show it off. It will be this, Syntopia. You can grant a friend access to the PlayStation. Okay, I've got 3 invites apparently. But this is a playtest that I got access to for a game that looked very interesting to me. I'll be playing that on Monday, or Sunday for America. And on Thursday, I will be playing a very old game. Black Rock Shooter, the game. It took me an hour to get this ready, but it works. So Thursday or Monday for America, I will be playing that game. So yeah. Thought that would be somewhat a little bit interesting to know about. Just relaunching Library of Ruina. Something about the clanker system detected some kind of keyword, but I personally couldn't find anything. A keyword. Huh. That is weird. You're no longer showing up again. Damn. Hated. I think it's because it's spelled hated, or I think that says hated, instead of hatted. Maybe that's triggering it. Anyway, I'm gonna strip Malkuth of all the cards, and probably the key page, unequip. Can I just like, I just want to remove everything off these guys. Oh, I can't. It did it. Mason. Yep, you all have lost your key pages. Now, wait, let's go to the library. Natch. And let's redo this with the horror for a deck, or whatever it was that we used. Load. Import, yes. Key pages, I'll give you that one. What? No, library info. Customize appearance. Appearance projection. You're currently wearing that, so you can wear that. Complete. Confirm. Now you, Max, will get the exact same thing. Empty all that. Load that. Import. Yes. What? Not enough. Well, I've got to wait 14 days if my status of being hatted is a problem according to the YouTube wirebacks. Ah. Yeah. Wait, go back to that. Apparently I'm out of those, but I de-equipped everyone that had that. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's garbage. I had multiple people with that card. Jump back to you. Let's just throw on a different Hadafura card. Let's throw on another Shuffle Hands. And Reno, I'm gonna give you a gun. Wedge, Dawn, full stop office. You can have his page already in another key page, carnival page. Oh yeah, I sacrificed those two. Stefan can only use range combat page offensive dice gain for the first scene. You know what? Yeah, let's use you. You can get that gun. And I'll give you 2 going for bullseye. 1 headshot. Another step, indiscriminate fire, on clash lose, add 2 power to next die. I'll do 3 of those. I'll grab 1 of those. And returning fire. I'll grab 2 of those. There you go, there is my scuffed deck for that character. Let's jump into the suppression. Porcubus, Grin. No, that won't work. Flip the table might work. Like, gamble. What about that one? Yeah, let's gamble on that one. Actually, no, let's remove that card. Because transpiration. Let's throw that on. Yeah, and now you, I'm gonna give headshot. Pebble, tentacle. You get tentacle. You. After 8. That one might work. Do relay. Actually, no. Let's use flip the table. Pebble, echoes from the beyond. Target. I'll use that to get rid of the copy of pleasure. Relay, shuffle hand. Yeah, I'll use that. And then conclusion. Followed by no. Gotta love using range pages against Porcupus. Yep. It seems like it's going very well. Going for bullseye. Let's go going for bullseye against you. Transpiration against you. And flipping the table. And that one. There we go. I'm using all of those. Wide grind. Wide grind. And game of trust. A game of trust, you say? Go for the bullseye. The best we can do is shuffle the deck, flip the table, and I guess that. A single ally on a one-sided attack and inflict feeble on some next scene. Yeah, that's actually good. Wide grind, dumbass. Hey, who's the streamer here? That's me. I have an excuse to say stuff wrong. There we go, wide grind. Flip the table. Shuffle hand. This is actually going really well. Sorry, it's 12 in the midnight where I am. Oh yeah, that's perfectly fine. Thank you for showing up while you did. When you're smiling all wide. Ah, okay. Okay, thank you for coming even though it's midnight. Yomu. Stream started late because I was stuck in a government building. Yeah. Wide grin. Pleasure. This page exhausts on use. Flip the table, I guess. And flip the table. Sleepers for the week. Yeah, I would have to agree. I stayed up till like 4 AM yesterday. Or last night. Although that was to finish my driver's test. Because I got really pissed off. And I absolutely hated the test. Okay, there we go. Return fire. And, flip the table. And shuffle. And flip. Yep. Well, I just realized that's not going to be counted. There we go. It's almost dead. Wide grin, game of trust. I only have one. Damn. Collusion. Pleasure. There we go. I don't ever want to deal with something like that again. Suppression of Porcubus complete. You don't reek of alcohol today, what's up? Because I didn't drink. I just wanted to stay sober today. What's going into you? You look pretty sad to miss out on a chance to drink. Whoops, was it that noticeable? Well, today's a special day. The day I died and perished from this world. Really? What's the date again? The only time Rhino contributed that entire fight. Yeah, or Reno. Yep, the only time. My reading ability is garbage at the moment, unfortunately. It's hard to keep track of time staying here. The date doesn't really matter. It's this exact moment I'm commemorating. I learned all about the life and death of Giovanni, my first incarnation. That's what you mean, huh? Do you think the followers of the Church of Gears are a bunch of fools, Roland? You mean how they're so desperate to find meaning in their lives going so far as to join a cult? No, I don't think they're stupid, they're just pitiful. That's what I think too. I grew up without anyone to call parents. Same here, I was raised by my grandma, had a rough childhood. Don't worry, all PM fans are illiterate. Yeah, they really are. We really are. I was born in a nest and got left in an orphanage without even knowing who my parents were. They have orphanages? I just assumed they threw those kids into the back streets. I'd have died already if it was the back streets. I was lucky to be born in a nest and unlucky to have lost my parents so early. What nest was it? K-Corp. That's one of the more decent ones I've heard. Yep, my life was pretty smooth, slightly more unfortunate than others and slightly luckier than others. I never really starved or got bullied by anyone. It was a sheltered life, free from any outside influence. All I did was breathe in that shelter without meaning. I thought it was a natural thing to do. Everyone else had the same expression as mine. In the school or on the streets, all the people in the nest made the same face. Lost focus, spacing out and staring into the empty places. You're spot on. I figured life just comes and goes. I keep living a monotonous life until I meet someone with a face I'd never seen before. Oh, I'm guessing you met your first love? I suppose it was Giovanni's first love, to be exact. She was giving a passionate speech in the middle of the street, even though no one paid attention to her. I barely understood what she was saying, actually. All I could think about was how brilliant and alive a person could be. Love at first sight, eh? She went on about how she'll change this world and its people, and she was looking for recruits to join her cause. Isn't it funny? Who in the nest would want to give up their comfortable life for research like that, really? Yet you did. True, maybe she went out into the street expecting to run into someone like Giovanni. Her name was Carmen. Carmen, huh? Whenever I saw Carmen brimming with joy and pride for her cause, I felt alive too. Man, everyone here is a Carmen dick rider. I mean, seriously, was Cartman really that good? Really? I wanted to stay with her forever. Though she probably just saw me as a good friend or a colleague, and nothing more. And the heart-ending agony of unrequited love. Let me quickly do something. There we go. It didn't matter to me that much. I was content with living on like that. But then tragedy befalls the research team, right? Yep, slowly. Progress in our research staggered and Cartman gradually lost her liveliness. And then, when a kid named Enoch died during an experiment. Yeah, do you know really just joined because he saw a fight? Yep. Complete simp. Even more than Ayan was. When a kid named Enoch died during an experiment, it's as if something was in her snapped. I wanted to cheer her up somehow by seeing Cartman's lethargic face scared me so much. It's like I was erased from the world. And Cartman ended her own life soon after that. That sure sounds tragic, must have shocked you hard. I could take it somewhat well. I was actually pretty calm about it. I thought even the person who was more alive than anyone could meet such an early and miserable end. I decided to stay in the laboratory to help out with completing the research Carmen started. Her colleagues were still there, and they didn't lose hope just yet. Then one day, they said we might possibly be able to save Cartman. An tempting offer, wasn't it? It was, and I'm guessing it came at a price. It was a risky experiment. The subject could slip into a permanent coma if it went wrong. No one was willing to participate, so I volunteered to be the subject. Cartman coming back would have been the ideal outcome, but even if it failed and I ended up sleeping forever, I was okay with that. In a world without Cartman, I lost my light anyway. So I can understand people taking desperate measures to find meaning in their lives, like the Church of Gears we recently saw. I participated in an experiment that could get me killed for a similar reason, and its result was a failure, huh? Yep, then I was given a second life, woke up in Lobotomy Corp as Natch. Yeah, I know I'm not saying it right, but meh. I don't care how it's actually said. Even though I had already abandoned all attachment to life before I died. In the midst of confusion, I could hear a nostalgic voice that told me to try and live on. After all those twists and turns, I finally got here, now with the fearlessness to keep on living. That's a commendable spirit, Zetch. And now I want to actually live rather than just barely exist while doing nothing but breathe. If I get a chance to, that is. I'm starting to think it might actually be possible this time around. The world is bigger than I expected, and it has lots of hidden sides, but there certainly is beauty to be found. It's Natch. It's Natch? It Natch? It's Natch. I don't know. Beauty to be found. I guess your drinking habit has a coping mechanism to get you through each day. Pretty much. I do enjoy alcohol for what it is worth, and so do I. You know what, just for that, I will drink a small amount of Fireball. I'm not even halfway yet through this alcohol, because I've been just taking sips of it throughout the days. Oddly enough, I really like the burning of pure Fireball. I don't even dilute it when I drink it. I just drink it straight up. Same for me. I feel like a drink now, shall we? I'm all for it. Cheers for today. Level 4, yada yada yada. Dice power plus 1 reduces max stagger. Damn. Who in their right mind would take that car? Floor of Natural Science, huh? That's the fifth floor we're opening. Its patron librarian is Tifereth. What's up with all these weird names? Hello, Tifereth, are you there? Shut it! I'm standing right in front of you. Where do you think you're looking? What? You're totally a kid. I'm actually a lot taller than I used to be, you know. Ah, compared to your past self in Lobotomy Corporation. No, I mean compared to my first life, I was an actual kid back then, but it looks like I woke up with an older body this time. I'm not sure if I was the librarian's powers or Angela's thoughtfulness, but this body should be better suited for librarian work, so I'm cool with it either way. Although, if it actually took all the years I've lived into account, I'd have to look a bit older. Putting that aside, isn't it a little rude to punch someone you just met in the face? This is giving me flashbacks. Well, it's because you were being such a clumsy dork. What's your name anyway? Roland, previously a fixer, scraping the bottom of the barrel, currently starred as helping Angela. I suppose you've already met the ones of the upper layer. Upper layer? I thought I was going up, not down. Right, it would be the lower floors this time around still. You get what I mean, so just roll with it. Sheesh, aren't you the sassy one? I'm Tifereth, in charge of the floor of natural science. I thought doing science required actual thinking, though. Oh no, you don't, you silly little thing. Oh no, you don't, you silly little thing. You're pretty brisk with throwing punches, but it's not quite as quick as someone I used to know. Stop looking down on me. Will you? I heard a lot of stuff about science in my past workplace, you know. I'm probably a lot older than you in actual age too. What's the point of being older if that doesn't reflect your words and actions, little miss? How's Angela doing anyway? Curious as always, she's almost feels like a child sometimes. That's understandable, I suppose. Angela lived her whole life in a basement after all. Yeah, said she never even got to see outside. I'm guessing you aren't holding some deep-rooted grudge against her like the other librarians are. I roughly know what she went through. I thought she was just cruel, but I could see some events of the past while I was asleep. I could also see things happening in the present all the way down to the moment you woke me up. So I can understand Angela somewhat. I'm pretty sure the librarians who are still asleep all have a grasp on what's going on as well. Though the idiots on the upper layer, I mean the lower floors, still seem kinda confused. So you agree with Angela's choice? It depends on the one final choice she makes at the end of this. I'm willing to help her out for now at least. Our primary goal is the same, all things considered. To complete the library? Yep, the light is only truly meaningful if it shines for 7 days straight. Boy, is it refreshing to meet an amicable librarian for once. Alright, I'll make sure to bring some picture books next time as a bonus. Damn. Oh wait, she just straight up gets 3 librarians? Anyway, what bonus does her floor get? And I don't know. Damn. Wait, where is she? Oh, Tifereth, up here. I've got no idea. Anyway, I need to go take a piss. I will be right back. Where is my be right back screen? Wait, why'd you forget? Wait, I think I can do invitations now. Wait. Hod's floor was the one I was using. Oh wait, I gotta do you now. Library, tip, natch. Strip them all of these pages. Reno, you know what, you can keep your key page. Max, what's your key page? Walter, you can keep it natch. I'm taking your key page, unequip. Dat, Hod. What does Hod have? Okay, yeah, she has a custom Olga one. Jose. Yomu. You know what, I might as well give you this floor whole thing, yeah. Oh yeah. I might as well give you better cards and everything, Yomu. Combat. Strip you of all those. And key pages. You can have Hanafuras. And passives. Can I add any passives? Yes. What's that? Bottom deal. Yeah, you already have bottom deal, so that wouldn't matter. Padma, wedge, pierce dice, pierce dagger damage. On a successful hit deal, bonus damage to target has paralysis. Snipe, offensive dice for the first scene. I will happily add that. Damn. That was expensive. 4, 2, pierce dagger damage. Your shield. Slash dagger damage. Yeah, I'll grab that. Confirm. I got you 2 extra passives. I've got to do something for Jose as well, but I'll focus on them later. Okay, let's do some kind of Hanafura deck. Of course, gonna lead it with a strike. Find. It's got a page with the lowest cost draw 1 page. Yummers. I guess I'll do 2 of those. Table flip. Inflict 1 paralysis next scene. When give haste to all allies. Yep, 2. Relay, draw a page upon discarding this page. Grab 2 of those, I guess. And low at night and day. When discarded, gain 1 haste. Actually, I'll grab 2 of those. Actually, you know what? I'll grab 3 solely so that way we have pages to discard. So that way, this one discards those pages. This is probably a very garbage deck, but meh. Anyway, key pages. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This seems to be my main floor, so you know what? Let's just give you that. Everybody gets the main pages, I guess. So speed, unrelenting upon pierce damage. Yeah, so you do appear to be a pierce character, so I guess I'll focus on pierce damage. If the character discards a page, draw 1 page at the start of the next scene. Yeah. That one I'll grab. No, snipe. No, remembrance of ally dies, gain 2 strength. No. You know what, yeah, let's grab that. Leaving us with 2 more. Still one at the end of a scene if the character did not use any pages that scene. You know what, yeah, I'll grab that as well. Wait, no. Confirm. Now back to combat pages. So I want, yeah, so they're going to be focusing on Pierce, so conclusion on Clash Win, and deal 15, so I'll just grab 1 of each of those. What other Pierce do we have? Sparking speed, draw 1 page. On use, draw 1 page. Yep. I'm gonna grab 2 of those. Structural analysis. I'll grab that. Actually, no, I'll get rid of structural analysis. Reduce power of targets cost. Yeah, I'll grab that one. I'll grab 2 of those, actually. That does seem powerful. Add fascinated fabric to each other's hands. Wait, no, inflict 1 paralysis next scene. Handle request, inflict 1 burn, high speed stabbing. I'll grab 2 of those. And I guess I'll grab another eject. Why not? Now, invitation. Let's do this. Because why the... Let's do another battle of this. So, gotta remember, we technically have to go easy on them. Relay, discard a page. That one. Should work. Now you... No, we're gonna need to use slash adorn. And you... Damn, I should have upgraded her cards as well. Daring decision. Why not? I'll try not to claim too many of their barns. Yep. Good. Throw you on Everett. 6 to 10. Okay, good. So that should get a bonus, actually. And that one is going against you. Okay, so you just get a 3 hit, basically. That's good to know. 'Cause I want to knock someone out. You, fabric. Combat prep. Let's try... fabric. And we'll just take the hit. You can survive a hit. I mean, I'm not sure, to be honest, if they have bones. Not an easy question to answer. There we go. And now you... 1 to 5. Sunset Blade should be in... yeah, should be enough. Yep. Flip the table. Yeah, it should be good. Malkuth, combat prep. And... Actually, no. Get rid of that. Stay calm. And then loosen up. There you go. Axe. Throw that on you. And Clash of Wind, restore light. Neat. Let's do that. And we'll just wait this turn. We'll sit this turn out. And then you can use that on that. Crack of Dawn. And that. Get rid of those 2 pages. Now just gotta wait for an angry face. There we go. And there we go. Cocoon on a hit against a staggered enemy or allies restore. Excluding mass attack. You know, I'll give that to you. Anyway, Sunset Blade. Sunset Blade. Stay calm. Stay calm. Sasaki, or whatever that's called. And then shuffle hands. There we go. Victory. Yes, it very much was a skill issue. And there we go. Books of the Carnival, and Everett got whatever that is. Book of the Carnival, Book of Lobotomy Corporation, send. Today shall I look for future reference? Your breath smells. Oh, what's this? Oh no, this won't do. But Mark, we don't have any cash left to offer you. If you're out of money, then you shouldn't have asked for more protection from us, no? But the outside is covered in fog. We don't know what's out there. We'll get killed. We aren't safe here either. Thugs could break in at any moment. Oh, give me a break. Nest life must be too engraved in your heads to get where you stand right now. Yes, very much a wooger. There's a mole right there. And no, I have not looked at her eyes even once. Not even now. I have not looked at her eyes. I thought maybe we could expect better from the household with the highest income around here. Sayo, shall we cut one off? Please do. These people will have to become accustomed to the rules of the backstreet soon enough. Hey, consider this a free lesson for you. We could take one arm from each. Please have mercy on us. You can't be such heartless people. She has a face. Yep. I don't know. I've never looked at it. I've heard rumors of it existing though. And did you spare any mercy for us while we struggled in the backstreets covered in filth and blood? No, you simply spectated our suffering from the comfort of the nest, did you not? It's rather infuriating now that I think about it. Yang, let us take an eye from them as well. Damn. To be honest, if I was in a nest, I would probably set up like some kind of betting thing where people bet on fights in the backstreet. That is 100% something that I would try to set up. Yes, dame. Got your arms first. We didn't ask for this. You people came into our home all of a sudden and threatened us to pay protection money. So have we kept you safe or not? I'm pretty sure we took care of all the bad guys trying to get here. And got your eyes as well. What do we do? How are we gonna live now? The nest fell so suddenly. What a bunch of crybabies, being quite generous as backstreet businesses go. Now, we'll be going then. Please do forget today's lessons. If you receive something, you should return that favor accordingly. Imagine if it was the ring protecting this area, not us. Dear, the sword alone is terrifying. Oh, and please leave this house by tomorrow. Jin, confiscate the apartment deed from these people, will you? You'll be visited by much less pleasant fellows next time, so you'd better move out as soon as possible. Now then, we've collected protection money and got our fabric. Shall we go back and pay our due credit? Basically betting on homeless people fighting over crack, the city edition. Yep. Something funny, I was hanging back when I was in school. Teachers would compare me and my friends hanging out to watching old YouTube's homeless people, watching people, watching videos of people paying homeless people to fight. That was what me and my friends hanging out was compared to. Homeless people fighting for money. So, very short, story. Now we've collected pay, I'll do credit. And by the way, Jin, how is the current situation with L Corp's nest? It's fierce. This is the first time in a long while the sum and the index got in a turf war over an area. Everyone must be thinking this is the promised estate or something. The same can be said for us, no? On another note, the rusted trains already proved to be an issue, but we've been colliding with blade lineage more often these days. Perhaps we should have a friendly conversation with them before the tension overheats. Huh. Fairy. Run, dame. What are you? Sup, fellas? Got some gains with your business? She has the head of a dog in a black coat. Are those kinds of surgeries hip with the kids these days? I'm just thinking in my head, there's no way those are natural. That has got to be implants. They have to be implants. There's no way they're natural. Surgery hip with the kids these days. Captain, that appears to be the one recently dubbed as El Hera du Loop. Oh, so she's a wolf, not a dog. Still appears to be a little bitch to me. Funny innit? Laugh while you can. Why is it every character that has gang affiliations and all that stuff has to be British? Let's see, we have around 100 Kurakumo Punxer. You speak as if you can take us all on. That's the plan, yeah? Let us teach that pup a lesson. Yeah, I don't think they taught her a lesson. Weak sauce. I coulda crushed you little bugs even before I turned into what I am now. Listen, as John B. L. I hate Kurakumo, but damn you. Yeah. Alright, why don't you gather round and kneel? The dead whelp, they can't be helped. Yeah. They have to be implants. There's no way they are natural. But if they are implants, then she's kind of insane for getting them, because you'd think there'd be nothing but combat. Actually, no, now that I think about it, considering I have never looked her once in the eye or face, they probably help her in combat, I'm gonna be honest. They probably are useful for combat. What is it you want? I have plenty of wants, gal. Wanna have a ton of cash in my hands, wanna live in a nest for once too. But before any of that, I wanna make some music. Fucking hell. Shut up! Shut your yap already. Oh, look at this skull go. Flew right out of the parking. Homer run. Great distraction, you know? Yep. Very good distraction. I just had a thought in my head. That I can never verbally say. Damn. Tell us what your demand from us. What I want from you guys. Right, that was the point. First off, the piece of cloth you're carrying, gimme that. This neuro fabric is for the sum though. My boss showed interest in that thing. Heard that that's a pretty nice cut of cloth. Guess he wants us to suit up before the performance. You must know the consequences of making an enemy of the sum. The sumps? Tell him to bring on. I'ma smash 'em all. Oh, and take your goons to the library, will you? The library, the building that is rumored to be at the center of this nest? Yep, that thing. So you are after the wealth this land can bring after all. I told you that's not it. I do want to earn some bucks, but music comes first. But for what reason? Beats me, my boy. No. I mean, the orchestra of our ensemble wants us to get rid of all those noisy syndicates like the Sum or Index so that we can make some music. In fancy suits too. And help out the library while we're at it. Well, help out the library? Shush, gal. Keep your eyes low if you don't want to get dead. Anyway, you guys can take this and head to the library like I said. Go on ahead. Come on, get going already. If you don't use the invitation right now, I'll kindly remove all of your bones from your flesh. Damn. Let us prepare to go, everyone. Your hands are shaking, Gally. You sure you're alright? Are you mad at me by any chance? No, it's nothing. And one more thing, if you run off without the books in your hands, you're also dead to me. That was quite intense. Looks like the fingers are fiercely wrestling for the ownership of the nest that L Corp once held reign over. Took a page out of the book of Gold Mary from Fire Emblem. Context, she has a personal skill that lowers the hit rate of enemy male units. Damn. That's, yeah. Watch it, furry bone claim is my thing. Looks like the fingers are fierce. Yeah, I've read that. Why would they, though? Ever heard of holdouts? When a wing is broken, its nest collapses and gradually turns into a slum akin to the backstreets. It becomes a lawless land without an owner to uphold anything. Then a bunch of syndicates come rushing in to occupy the land in advance. What happens next? The vacancy in the wings won't stay open forever. When a new wing rises and gets assigned a nest, the syndicates resell the land to the wing. Of course, the wing can choose to hire fixers or other syndicates to kick out the syndicates with force instead, but that's another story. What will happen to the feathers living in the nest? Those folks, well, they're all on their own. Hire a fixer or get evicted to the backstreets or try and join another wing or anything. A nest without its wing is no longer a safe haven for its residents. That's typical for the city. If you can't grasp whatever opportunity you find with your own hands, you're bound to fall behind. I wonder what's up with the puppy anyway. That looks like a case of distortion. Distortion? That's not exactly what I imagined. Indeed, she appears to be highly rational. You call that rational? She seems much more rational than you are at the very least. So this was not meant to be. Where the hell did that bitch head come from? How dare an impudent whelp like her bite at our superior beings? Calm down, Captain. Let's report this to the Sum right after we take care of this. Yes, let us do that. It's ridiculous that someone could treat us Kurikomo clan as some subsidiary with such disrespect. Hear, hear. Although we're in a bad situation, the books listed on this invitation are tempting offers for sure. It seems that the carnival has ended up turning into books. And this book is related to the nest of L-Corp too. Greetings, dear guests. How did you manage to collect the books we needed the most? Such is the role of the library. This place exudes the smell of blood. And you reek of blood as well, dear guests. Oh my, do we? Let's hit up a bathhouse for a warm one once we finish this. Good idea, there's nothing like a good bath to blow off some steam on a bad day. Wait, the Kurokuma have dialogue? Yeah, they do seem to. Drinks are on me. And are there even any bathhouse or pubs left in L-Corp's nest anyway? That's a fair point. We have so much to report and take care of, so much to think about. Are you done with your chit-chat now? How pushy. Now then, shall we head inside? May you find your book in this place. I don't know why, but that woman has given me so many questions. None of them I believe I can ask on YouTube without getting a strike or something. Or at least in trouble off by my parents. Oh no, someone's at my door. Be right back. And just like that, I am back. Still with all the questions in my head. And let's begin stage. Wait, why can't I involve you? What? No, did I just reset all the work I put on this dude? You've got to be kidding me. That sucks. Anyway, let's do this. I won't let them lay a blade on Madame Sayu. Let's go. Clean up. Sunblade. Clean up. Daring decision. Flip the table. Why are you did that? What did I do? What did I do? I'm not sure what I did. Flip the table. Was it me removing that dude's cards? Because if so, that was an absolute accident. Stay calm. Damn it, where are my Abno pages? I really should have gotten one by now. Yeah, I don't. That was a complete accident. Do that one. Damn. There are no accidents, Master Oogway. That's not what my dad told me last night. That is a joke. Sunrise, yeah, that should be fine. You... Actually, no, I'll do 2 of them. I want that guy dead. Shuffle hand. And you. Daring decision. Gotta wait for an angry face. There it is. Damn it. Axe. I just want to use up all my low-cost cards. This is straight up just to get rid of low-cost cards. And maybe kill 1 or 2 of them on the way. Yeah. 2 to 7. Discard a page with the lowest cost, draw 1 page. Yep, that's fine. You. Sunblade. You. Sunblade. And Hod can stay out of this for now. Just gotta wait for an angry face. There it is. Yep, you're dead. You're dead. Damn, this dude must be shitting his pants. Imagine watching both of your allies die to one guy. Anyway, Sunblade. Loosen up. And you can stay out of this fight for now, Yomu. Damn it, wrong face. Meal. Enemy lose 1 power in a clash against a selected librarian. Upon clash, inflict 1 bleed and fragile next scene. Yeah, sure, you can get that card, Yomu. Philip. Stagger. Phillips. Yeah. And flash. And that. This guy's dead. Book of Kuroko clan. Skill issue. I still find the dialogue you chose somewhat funny. Then we got Seiyu. What would happen if I put Seiyu's outfit on Zitnach? Would Zitnach get badonkers? Would Zitnach get badonkers? That is my question. Are you saying you would not be interested in a Zitnach with huge badonkerinos? Anyway, Flash of Sun Up. These two also attacking. I'll aim at you though. That is a 1 to 3, 1 to 3. Sunset is good enough. You 1 to 5, 3 to 9. Stay calm's good enough. Wait. No, I'll use combat preparation to hopefully get a buff. And clean up. Yomu, flip the table. Damn it! Oh wait, no, still apparently good enough. If you're wondering, every librarian with those appearance get on. Yeah! Damn. Okay, I kind of want to throw it on Roland and stuff now. Okay, so Sunblade. And Sunblade. Okay, 1 to 5, and then 3 to 8. That should be okay. Darren decision. Gotta wait for an angry face. No, wrong face! I messed up that. I messed that up. I messed that up severely. Ink over. Yeah, Hod's dead. Yomu, it's up to you and Everett. Throw that card out. I'm gonna use Crack of Dawn, which means I can't use anything else. It might be a little hard, but pay attention to the face instead of relying on your vision. Vision, yep. Might be a good idea. Let's do Sun Up on you. Sun Up on you. And Yomu, you get a turn to just restore your light. Our goal is to kill the leader last. Ink over. 1 to 6. Yeah, that should be good enough. And that one. Handling requests, I hope is good enough. Shuffle hands. Shuffle hands. I'm trusting you to try to kill those two, Yomu. You must kill those two so that way we may get the badonkers. Damn. Yes, we've got maximum. We've got maximum emotion level, hell yeah. You know what that means, baby? Crack of Dawn. On their strong... I'm not even gonna use... You know what, yeah, I'll use Crack of Dawn, why not? Let's just kill her. Attacking, that's attacking you. Let's go, you'll survive. And then... Crack of Dawn, she's dead. If only that... Seven. Sunset Blade. And then Flash of Sunrise. And you flip the table. And then... and we should win. Just gotta wait for the right face. There it is. Damn, he's got 1 HP. There we go. Crack of Sunset Blade. And relay. There we go. Blam. Did you even know what happens if you treat Kurama like this? Skill issue. Very appropriate retort your character had, Yomu. There we go. Seiyu. Yeah, we got an extra book of Seiyu. So I got this new anime plot. What is the anime plot? Well, we'll probably get even more guests trying to take over L Corp's nest. You always say that. Is there any real difference? You heard what that doghead said, now that the sum and the index and whatever third party she belongs to. It doesn't sound like a random run-of-the-mill syndicate, seeing how she talked to the member of the Fixers. References. Reference? Okay. Okay. It seems it's not just the major syndicates that have incentives to be involved in a turf war like this. If smaller syndicates are meddling in so willingly, well, basically, whatever goods the head honchos take interest in are naturally gonna attract the attention of those below them. The sum or the index probably won't take direct action for now, but their subordinates are nothing to sneeze at. Grabbing their attention might be beneficial for the library's wealth of info, but it's gonna be tough for us to stop them if we escalate things any further from here. I forgot the entire quote. Basically, the plot is bedonkers. Yep. Sounds like a good anime plot. A very good anime plot. 10 out of 10 would invest. I just hope the other fixers stay out of this. Things would get out of hand otherwise. I'm fine with it as long as the results benefit us. Yep, that's done. Now, invitations, nothing more, till we reach grade 20. And probably defeat all of that stuff. So let's burn some books. Let's burn 3 books of Jin. 2 books of Yang. Burn 3 books of Seiyu. And 4 books of Kurokumo. And yeah. You know what? Let's just remove that for now. Because I want to see if we get anything new if we do a general reception with those books. Yeah, we go. We got Seiyu's page. We got the page I wanted. Zitnach, it is time. Liberian info. Kurokumo clan. Wait, no, it's in Liberian info. That. Liberian. Oh no, it's supposed to be appearance project. I'm having a stroke. Info, customized librarian, appearance projection. Where is Seiyu? Yes. He does! He gets the badonkers. Complete. We save that. He does not look impressed with my decision. Not impressed at all. Anyway, Hod. Considering Hod is supposed to be a bleed unit, I will actually give her the actual key page though for Seiyu, I think. Speed, cannot overlap, draw 2 more pages at the start of an act, slash dice power +1 upon a sense of slash dice. Yeah, that is probably a good page for her. That's kind of tempted. Yep. And let's try and look at, so this is what we have. Speed dice, slot +1, cannot overlap. Draw 2 more pages at the start of an act. Slash dice power 1. Upon a successful slash attack, inflict 1 bleed. Okay, are there any other bleed key pages that I have? None. Wait, what happens if I look up bleed in passive abilities? Bleed. Jin's page, deep wound. Upon winning a clash with offensive, inflict 1 bleed next scene. Yeah, sure. Let's grab that. Digging shank. When inflicting bleed, use combat pages. Apply 1 additional stack. Yes. Razor strike. Upon a successful yeah, no, I already have that. Pierre's open wound. Do 1 damage against enemies with bleed. Yep. Let's close that and let's apply all of these. Now we have space for a 2 cost. So, advanced, let's look for a heal. No, we have none that heal. Slash. Isadora, minimum offensive slash, dagger damage +1, slash dagger damage +2, yeah. Close. And there we go. Confirm. That is my HOD build. Now I just got to, you know what, let's see what HOD looks like with the customization thing. Appearance projection. Why does she look like Sayu? No, I don't like it. I actually like that one. Yeah, I like that one more. Do you have any other headgear? No, I don't want it to be visible. Chance to boost pierce damage by 1. Discard 10 pages using more office pages. While possession today, show look abnormality page to boost defensive dice power by obtaining. Use... Yeah, sure, but do that. Yomi, do you have any? Headgear, win a battle with +3 HP. Everett. Chance to boost slash dice power by 1. Which one should I give him? Chance to boost pierce damage. While possessing show look up anomaly page. While possessing the red shoes ammo page. Chance to boost attack damage by 1. Yeah, sure. There we go. Now I just need to give HOD some combat pages. Advanced, I would like keyword bleed. Ink over. Gain 1 power from each page in hand. Inflict 3 bleed next scene. Yep. Silent Mist. On use gain 3 protection next scene. Inflict 1 bleed next scene. Yeah, that looks like a decent card. Sky clear cut. On Clash Lose, add 2 power to next dice. Yes. Slash dice by 2% of the scene. I'll grab one of those. Dark Cloud. Upon each successful slash attack, the scene inflicts 1 bleed next scene. Clean up. Restore 2 light. So yeah, I'll add clean up for the rest. There you go, that's my scuffed build for HOD. Invitation. Let's do this one. Next reception, book a full stop office. We do not have that. We gotta kill full stop office again. We gotta kill full stop office again, damn. Anyway. Anyway, I need a drink of water real quick. I will quickly go grab that. No use moving to the be right back screen, considering I got a mini fridge. Mini fridge for the win. Hopefully my stream has been somewhat entertaining today. Anyway, begin stage. There we go. Hi, Americans. Yeah. I don't know if they would I don't think there is really anyone watching the stream, unfortunately. But meh. Yeah, streams have not been performing that well lately, but meh. And 4, why not? Let's try that. Sunblade. And you're attacking... Yep. I choose that page. Damn. Man. Okay, let's use... At the start of each scene, each enemy is lured a 50% chance. No. There shall I look. I'll give that to Everett. Heyo, John Lobotomy. I am John Lobotomy from the hit game Lobotomy Corporation, and I came here from the short stream to this one. Welcome, John Lobotomy. It is nice to have you. Uno, remaining on the chat. I'm the only one. Right, as I say that. Yep, right as you say that, John Lobotomy arrives. Anyway, whatever that one is. Shuffle hand. And that one. And that one. I had to solo Gabura's core suppression and all the Aleph at the same time, so I was a little late. Damn. Thanks for showing up anyway after doing that. That sounds like it would not be pleasant to do. At all. Anyway, what card shall I use? Sharpen the blade. Boost slice dice powered by 2 for the scene. 1 to 3, 1 to 3, damn. And flash up. We literally just need 1 book for this, so as long as we kill one of these guys, it will be perfectly fine. So where's the angry face? Give me angry. There it is. Just another Tuesday at Lobotomy Corporation for me. Nothing serious. Yeah. Gotta love it when you're just working and then suddenly every single abnormality decides to breach all at once. You know what? Solid that. I still equal in power to Viennese according to the... According to VS Battle Wiki. I have no idea what Battle Wiki is. I'ma be honest. I've only heard about it a handful of times. Never been on it. Never seen anything about it really. There we go. And sun up. Yep. And shuffle hand. And clean up. Let's just make sure that she's cleaned up. Gotta wait for angry. Where is the angry? Angry, angry, angry. Yep, dead. This sucks. I didn't want to get into this mess. Well, sucks to be you. Damn, I guess I actually have a somewhat decent team for once. Everett still seems to be the most overpowered, unfortunately. Full stop, office. Send invitation. Today's performance isn't going too well. Oink, you gotta keep the beat. District 9 is the sacred ground for music. It's the homelander, the pianist. Come on, man, I'm doing my best here. Are you still buzzed by what Hee-Ha said? Of course I am. This might be our last performance ever if we go to the library. Just shake off all of your worries with the exciting music. Oink, if you keep getting distracted by pretty concerns like that and half-ass the part, I'm gonna use you as my instruments. Very memed on the good reason I've heard. Fandom wikis are more reliable. Yeah. I'm gonna. How would you even scale some of these characters in combat? Unless literally any series you throw them in, there's a 99% chance they'll just survive. Put Roland in the Catgirl outfit. You know what? You know what? I will. I will put Roland in the Catgirl outfit. And no, that bar right there has not stopped me from noticing. It has not stopped me from noticing at all. I will not say what it has not stopped me from noticing, but I haven't stopped it. But it has not stopped me. Second. Yep. They look like even more prominent than Seiyu. They look even more prominent than Seiyu. I'm just gonna say that. We can't let some little sorts disturb our performance already. You guys are still new, so you'll have no idea the troubles we had to go through to perform back in my day. My doodle-doo, woof, and hee-ha formed this band and devoured all of our time to music so that we could recreate the beautiful, beautiful performance we listened to on that fateful day. So quit gawking and concentrate on the music. The pianist performance, yes, I know. Damn. They have weird weapons. I left the 7 Association Section 3 and joined this band because I just couldn't forget that sweet melody. I wanted to make music like that myself, even if it meant I had to give up everything I had. Yeah, remember the enchanting tune that echoed through the whole city? The grand and majestic piano made one of 100,000 people. The lovely sound created from each stroke of the tendons. It made me realize how beautiful the sound of human can make in the hands of the right person. Especially the ensemble with fixes at the final. At the end of the intense concerto, the fixes became one with the piano and assimilated into the music. How I wish I could have been there. Barking as someone who's watched your performance right at the scene, the final was so wonderful, you know? The musical score and notes literally unraveled before my eyes. The Sixers ran across the score and charged at the pianist. They were buried under the notes one by one, their bodies blowing up. But they couldn't die there. They became part of the piano, spewing out fragmented noises. And the last Sixer standing was taken apart carefully, making the most splendid sound imaginable as gorgeous red notes scattered from their body. Yes, that performance, the heavenly music, that pierced me. Well, but then black silence interrupted and cut off the pianist's head and hands and head, a total mood killer. I wanted to be a part of that performance too. I need to quickly drink this water. Ah. So, I'm so jealous. I had to just sit in my office and listen to the music coming from a distance. Boo-hoo, I want to do it too. I want to make music that's half as good as the pianist's. But look at me, no matter how much I smash the ankle bones, pluck the tendons, and scrape fresh from the splint bones of my instruments, I can't even get close to it. And hee-haw and doodle-doo said sings. No oink, there's no need to be so impatient. It's true that we still have a long way to go before we can perform like the pianist did. But we are getting close, you see. If we pour our heart and soul into our performance every day, we'll be able to make it one day. The performance by Doodle Doo, Hee-Haw and Woof was wonderful, wasn't it? Yeah, the three gave a fantastic performance. They went on a trip to prepare for the next, so we don't get to hear it again for a while, though. Will I get to perform like that someday? Of course, let's discuss this again after we finish this performance and handle the library job Hee-Haw gave us. She said there's going to be a performance bigger than ever, and we might find new instruments in the library, you know? Yeah, I'm excited to see the performance Hee-Haw mentioned. Let me see, why don't we perform in a supermarket next time? Oink like supermarkets, right? I'm in too. It's fun to mess around with all kinds of instruments in supermarkets. Thanks, Meow. Thanks, Moo Moo. I'll practice harder. Damn it, gotta go. Someone's at my door. You're back. Yo.
What does can call mean?
Can call. That means he can. Can call in 5, 10 minutes.
Well, no, 5, 10 minutes was 4, but
Can call, that means he can. Like he can do it now.
wait, what do I message if I want to call him?
Then just call him. He said he can call, so you call him.
But well, that was like 4 minutes ago.
Just call him.
Are you sure?
It's on, yeah, just call him. And I'm back. Alright, gear up everyone. Looks like the pianist left a whole bunch of nut jobs in its wake. From break and ruin, the most beautiful performances begin. What are you interested in listening to the pianist's music? No way, I've heard that kind of music more than enough times. There was another dotty musician like the pianist. It's similar, but not exactly the same. How about you? Did you hear the pianist music yourself? Duh. I'd be a lot faster to count the people in the city that didn't hear that damn sound. The music didn't just pierce me, it almost ravaged my whole being, and then... Never mind, I don't want to remember that performance again. Anyway, musicians are all molto vinac in the head, one way or another. They seem to love performance that leads to doom indeed. Yes, they're living in their own world that no one else can understand. No way, silent orchestra real. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Nice to see that me and you were on the same wavelength, Leomu. Cat goes. Meow meow. Pig goes oink oink. The rabbit goes squeak squeak. Isn't that a rat or a mouse? This is so sad. Greetings, dear guests. I am the director. Mumu, don't be so down. But rabbits don't have any signature cry sound. Then we can make one. Good idea. Everyone, what a load of nonsense. What are you just standing there, blue hair? Aren't you gonna let us in? Stupid little machine, don't keep your guests waiting. What? Look at it stumble, it's got red blood too. It can bleed, but the inside is still a bunch of metallic junk. Not a good vibe. Damn, she's gone closer to being human. Hurry up and let us in before we break your legs. Damn. Doesn't even say her signature line. Speed, moo. Improve drumming. Improve drumming, squeak squeak. Oink oink, improve drumming. Unforgettable melody. The red note. Heavy pecs. Hard rebel. Tendon chords. The red notes. Begin. They made a beat so horrendous even crazy bus clowns them. Damn. Okay, so you, unforgettable melody. 1 to 5, 3 to 5, 1 to 6. Yeah, that's good enough. You are going to attack that. 1 to 5, 1 to 4. Gain 3 protection next scene. Yeah, that should be good. That. Damn. No, we don't have enough cards to do that. Pod's gonna get hit once. Wait, why did... Oh, damn it. Gain 1 strength to 2 enemies. Unforgivable melody. Yep, ink over. 1 to 6. Give 1 strength to 2 random allies next scene. Okay, so all of their sing relies on strengthening each other. Good to know. 3 to 6. 2 to 6. 1 to 5. Let's use sunset. Damn it. Look of the day. On Everett. So if I discard a page with lost cost. What's that going after? And yeah, Silent Mist is good. Or is Sky Cut after? No, can't do that. Oh well. Hard, restore 2 light. I'm gonna be honest, I hate this pig. Crack of dawn. Where's the angry face? There it is. Hey, we're being met with pretty passionate cheers. Next up is Axe. Give them to you. Sunset Blade on you. And Flash, because I really just want that dude dead. And Sakura. And then that one on there, because, you know, 0 cost. And then, boom. Finally nailed it in my dying breath. It stings to lose my bandmates. I'll say your last sound was pretty soft. Nailed it, didn't I? Can do it if I try. Damn, HUD looks really messed up. So you're attacking that. Sunset Blade. You're going after that. Guy Cleave. Do shuffle hand. Wait for angry, wait for angry, wait for angry, wait for angry. Wait. There it is. Might accidentally kill her. Throw those two on. And clean up. Yeah, we'll just avoid hitting her for now. Don't feel so bad. You created your best music in your last moments. The sound you guys heard is right. The melody, potentially. There we go. Curtain call for the reception of music Bremen. There we go. Close curtains. What in the... Angela, what's going on? That's blood. I thought you were a pure machine. I am surprised as well. That much impact shouldn't have made me flinch either. You alright? Does it hurt bad? I'm still fine, but I see how much it hurts to get hit. Could it be that you're getting closer to being human? I may be one of the signs that I am approaching my freedom. There's no need to be worried yet just yet. And now Tippereth. Queen of Hatred. Damn. Anyway, let's burn books. Let's burn 2 of Oink, 1 of Moo Moo, and 2 of Meow, and we've got to keep that book. Yeah, we've got 2 of Meow Meow's pages. Okay, let's give Roland the appearance of Meow Meow. Where is it? Oink oink, meow meow. There we go. Roland now is wearing the cat girl outfit. So we need to give you cards. Actually, not library, invitations. Let's do a general reception of the Kurikomo clan. See if we get anything. Nope. Doesn't give us anything new. Damn. Anyway, yeah, let's burn those books. Or the extra books, since we don't get a new invitation. There we go. Grab that. Invitation. Tippereth, I will give you key pages. You can get Sayu's page. Grade 7 fixer page 3. And I want to go just back here and jump to HOD. Click U. I just want to save the current loadout so I can use it. Leave. And I'll throw it onto Tiffereth. Load combat. Load that. Import. Yes. There we go. Now for John. Yang. Actually, yeah, let's throw on another gunner. I want another gunner. So I throw Tanaki's page on him. And go to combat pages. Go to WhatsApp message. And go into bullseye. 2 of them. Give a headshot. Nah. I'll grab 2 of those and discriminate. No. Take the shot. I'll take 1 of those. And 2 returning fire. Now I'll take another 1 of those. And you. Actually, I'll give you the Musician of Bremen stuff, so that way we have someone to supply buffs. Yeah, give that to you. You get that, and we will give you pages to buff people. So probably the Musician of Bremen stuff mainly. Conclusion, Heavy Peck, what did that do? Inflicts 1 feeble to 2 random enemies. Combat start, Feeble X. Tendon cores, give 1 strength to 2 random allies next scene, yep. Shrine to music, inflict 1 feeble to a random enemy. Give 1 strength to 2 random allies. Red notes, give 1 strength to a random ally. And that's just blank. Okay, let's take an actual good combat page. And I'll give you Heavy Peck. And yeah. Extra of those. Tiffereth. Let's do, so advance, let's do, keywords, power, blunt, recovery, damage, paralysis, strength, endure, and bleed. Slash, deep wounds, upon winning a clash, reflect 1 bleed, next scene. Not gonna worry about bleed, just straight up, damage. Pixar. Pressure for chance to boost slash. That's by 1. Short. Grab that. If you remove that, grab that. Stagger slash stagger damage +1. Slash damage. Close. Add. Confirm. You. Let's do you. Advanced. I apologize. Morbinian. I apologize. I've got no idea what you're apologizing for, but that's probably because I don't 100% know what you said. Endure. Power. So wedge, pierce dies, pierce damage, and recovery. Endure. Lead, paralysis, damage, strength. If an ally dies, gain... In times like this, if 3 or fewer pages are in hand, at the end of the scene, gain 1 strength next scene. Upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength next scene. Upon defeating, gain 1 strength next scene. Upon defeating, gain 1 strength next scene. Love bait, when ally dies, gain 1 strength. Damn. Endure. I guess I'll finish with this for now. This should be good enough. Actually, let's do this. So I want power and yeah, power, wedge, pierce stone's power. Yeah, let's grab that. Wait, no. Family. Stefan gain for the first scene. Let's see, close that. Damn it, I can't grab that. Strengths. Enemy gain 1 strength next scene, yeah, sure. Yep. Yep. Anyway, let's go with that. Confirm, yep. This is my loadout for Queen of Hatred. Let's go. She often comes out to aid us, but she was more trouble than help. Wasn't it supposed to be a magical girl? She's a total mess. We were fooled by the cute appearance and left ourselves wide open for a hard blow. Mark the target. Can't use that yet, so 2 to 7. Headshot. This one, 2 to 6. That's the best card I can use at the moment. Damn. What's that? 3 to 8. Gain power if the attack is one-sided. Damn. There we go. Not all attacks are one-sided with you, so ink over. Mark the target. 3, 2 to 7, 3 to 9. Damn. Unforgivable melody. For a minute. On hit, which one was on lose? On lose, on lose. Damn. Jizz is gonna have to be hit. Oh yeah, she's ranged. Feeling a little sleepy, don't die. I'll try not to die. So, master attack page icon. The icon on this combat page, in case of this is a master attack page, when you select a target with a master attack page, it will automatically target a random speed die with every other enemy. Damn. Master attack page will always be played before melee and range pages, regardless of speed. The dice rolls, yeah. 2 types of master attacks, individual or summonation, yeah. Mass attacks are compared against some of roll dice or attack, yep. Mass summonation, single use, arcana. Yeah, that's not good. Let's just go. I already knew we were dead. You know what? Let's do all the other receptions before we do that. Book of Yun, Book of Salvador, send. We've already read that. Oh yeah, I gotta redo you, damn it. Jump to you. There we go. Combat pages. Oh yeah, you still got them all. That's cool. You re-got them all. Jump to that, do that, do that, do that. Send invitation. Send, skip. Begin. Yep, we need to get this done ASAP. You are attacking you with a put the table. Just shuffle hand. Use that. You're attacking that. You can use Sunset Blade. You're also attacking. Let's use Sky Clearing Cut. Yeah. And then that one, because I want him gone. There we go. Okay, so here El Salvador is targeting you and you alone. 3 to 7. Three to 5, 3 to 5. Yeah, that should be good. What are you using? That should be good enough. And that one's 3 to 7. I use Sun Up. You, Clean Sweep, that is... well, you... I can't use Encova. Get him out the way. Remove him, please, Yomu. Damn it, Everett. Supposed to be the best character. What are you attacking? You're attacking that. Actually, that should be good against that. Ink over. Transpiration. Can't use that yet. Go there. Go that. Damn it. Everett! Yep. And use collision. And yep. Axe. You. Three, damn it. Missed. That one. Yeah, that one should be good. There we go. Next up, using a page should a block dice on the page gain power equivalent to the number of defense dice on said page. Enemies lose one power in clashes against the selected by rebel and win a clash. Pick one by. Yep. Yeah, let's use that page. And spit. 2 to 6. There we go. And clean up. I feel good, we should be on our toes. Missed should be good enough. There we go. Hashid, what's that one? Yeah, that one should be good enough. And then he ran. Yep, now we've got to fight him with ego. Two to 7, 2 to 7, 2 to 3. Dun, restful. Yeah, that should be good enough. Shuffle hands. Flip table. On a 5, 3 to 9. Yes, use that. Three to 7. Three to 7. And that one is 4 to 10. Ink over. Damn it, I don't have enough. Best I can do is that. And just hope. There we go. Yes, we staggered him. Ejection. Ejection. Ink over. Fashion. All characters apply twice as many stacks of bleed. On hit against staggered enemy or cover HP. $30. What? Three to 5. Three to 5. Sharpen. Let's get a hope. Yeah, we've lost. Yeah, I lost, damn it. We almost made it. We did get some bonus books though, luckily. So let's actually burn those. Actually burn all of them. Okay, that's looking good. Delete. I need to beat them again. Oh well. Actually, no, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you all for coming. I've been your host, clutchskelly, and I hope to see you tomorrow for Lobotomy Corporation. Have a nice day and or night. Goodbye.